What's going on, everybody? It's me, your boy AJ Red, and I'm back again with another episode of the AJ Red Show. Listen, if this is your first time on the channel, this is your first video, please go ahead now and hit that subscribe bell so that when I upload these videos or I decide to go live, you can be one of the first ones to jump in the comment section. Make sure to comment on these videos. And also the thumbs up button, hit that button because the algorithm over here on YouTube loves that. And make sure to share these videos. Stop being so selfish. I know things, we have to be selfish sometimes. It's a healthy habit sometimes to have. But share these damn videos and stop being so goddamn selfish with your other cousins. All right. So now that we gotten that all out the way. Listen, I'm not gonna be before you very long. It is Sunday. I've had my communion with ice. And I felt like today was a good day. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really high spirited. So just be on the lookout for what comes after this video. But anyway, so let's jump right into the topic. So I reported recently on, Big Dank Demoss, whatever, aka Big Dank, is her rap stage name. And as we know, if you've watched my previous video, my most recent, I reported on the fact, everybody knows she's suing the Lyft company, or she's attempting to sue the Lyft company, I think for a couple of million or at least $1 million, because the Lyft driver decided that it was not a good idea to put her in the back seat of his Honda Accord. We're going to stick with that right now, okay? To give her a Lyft ride to wherever she was getting ready to go some game. Anyway, nevertheless, if you want to know all about that, go take your ass over there and watch my other video when I reported on it. Anyway, but getting to today's topic, the update. So Big Dank has announced that she has plans to go, and have a mold made of her charcuterie, her kitty bird, her little stay free area, her mainstays area. What a diaper go down. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She decided that she wants to go get a mold made of it, and it's planned to be kind of pricey, and not only pricey, there's several layers to this. She also plans to add the FUPA package. Now, I don't know if she understands what a FUPA is. I have seen FUPAs. Y'all know what I'm talking about, what we call a Dunlap, when you're better than lapped over your belt line or your waistline or some shit like that. When that part where whether you wear an elastic or some shit like that, it flips those drawers back over the other way, right up under that crease of your stomach. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's pretty much what a FUPA is. This, my friends, this is not a FUPA. So I don't understand what package she plans to incorporate. Trying to market it as a FUPA, because that's damn sure not a FUPA. Now, when I saw the story hit, it shocked me. It shocked me in such a way I didn't know how to truly react to it. So that's why it took me a moment. I had to truly take it all in. I had to mold myself and shape myself in a way that would allow me to understand and intercept the thoughts of Big Dank. Now, that moment only lasted for an inkling of a second, right? And the reason I say it is because I quickly snapped into the thought process of, this young lady does not have the mindset that she's, 400 and about 500 something pounds. She's about 600 pound life worthy. She would be a good contestant or a good, for the show. But this is not a FUPA. If it comes way down here, to your knees, this is not a FUPA. So, but anyway, the thought process, it dissipated really quickly in my mind, of the big girl mentality, because she doesn't think of herself that way. So I had to eradicate that thought immediately. But then still, even once I got past that barrier, there was more that came to my mind that challenged my intelligence, and had me very inquisitive. I had several questions, and I'm sure many of you have the same question after you watch this video. If not, you're about to put some shit on your mind. one of the questions that came to my mind is, who the fuck you gonna hire to go down there? What search party you gonna send? Because I'm sure, people have done it before. They've had, molds made of their ding dang or of their cootery, their charcuterie, their kitty cat, their bird, But and they probably paid a pretty decent price just for the impression. But my thought process is this was a lift thing an entire propaganda to receive money because you knew that in the state of Michigan, that it's a hate crime, not a hate crime. It's an offense legally to discriminate against a large size person. So it kind of feels like you're planning to take that money and fuel the fire to make this, which is a smart idea, I guess, but we'll see how that pans out by the end of this video. Because it doesn't seem like you're making that much money as Big Dank. I mean, because there's a lot of these new rappers that surface and they wearing these chains and shit, are cubic on cubic and all that. So you never know what it's really made of. And it is never always made of diamonds. So you just never know, right? But anyway, I was thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure they're going to charge her probably quadruple the price, simply because I was trying to find out, you have to hire a search party to go deep sea diving to find that little man in the boat. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of manpower warranted to find it, find her, and capture a picture and get a mold. And I'm sure once the journey across the Atlantic, through all those billows, ebbs and flows and mountains and highs and lows, I'm pretty sure by the time they get there, there's still so many questions that I have left. Now, listen, again, I don't want y'all to take this video out of context. I'm going to owe you over that body shaming again. For you heavyset girls, for you ones that know you keep yourself clean and you know that you big by choice and you know you ready for the shit that comes with all that because that's what you choose to do and you don't mind being a contestant for my 600-pound life, stand to the back. This ain't for you. We talking about Big Dank today. We talking about Big Dank, not you. We ain't talking about you until you come with your foolishness. We'll get to you later, cousin. But right now we're talking about this one. I need to know, first of all, after they've made that journey, once they arrive, because it's going to take a team of people. Once they arrive, what is it they're going to find, if anything, right? How is this mold impression supposed to work? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to have to put her in what we in the medical industry call TKITTYBIRD, where basically they put you so many degrees where the head is, this way, or I'm sorry, this way over here, and the legs are like that. So they got to shift, like the spirit, they got to shift all that back one way. And we don't even know if she's gonna need oxygen during this process because the girl is, she's heavy. Y'all out there laughing and talking that shit. Oh, you just making up stuff. And no, I'm not. She announced it. And like I always tell y'all, there's a market for every single thing nowadays. But of all the things that she could have thought of, that she could use this money, utilize it for something more positive, because I feel like, when you're blessed, you should be more of a positive, especially when you're financially blessed, be more of a positive influence. If you're going to be a positive role model, I feel like if you're going to represent for the big girls, I feel like you know how RuPaul does the drag race thing. Do something inspiring like that where the big girls get on the runway and come down. Now typically they book maybe an hour, depending on how many contestants we put on there, and put them through fashion, hair, and all that stuff. And I want the camera to be down at every eating session. I want if it's breakfast, if it's lunch, if it's dinner, and everything in between, because we know there's gonna be some shit in between, right? Everything in between. I want the camera to be there. I would like it to be a mixture or a good maybe 50-50 of my 600-pound life and RuPaul's Drag Race per se, something like that, because she's a beautiful girl. All big girls ain't oh God, ain't ugly. Fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. I'm tired of just holding back. All big girls are not ugly. Some of them are actually really beautiful, and we find by watching My 600-Pound Life, a lot of them have these inner demons that they like to continuously fucking eat. I'm like, listen, baby, regurgitate some of that shit, and maybe you can literally move on with your life and let go of that baggage. But do something more positive with the money. You know what I'm saying? Some shit people can probably get on board with. You have a good possibility of making some money off of it, because I'm thinking to myself, who gonna buy this? Who gonna buy this? Because I can see it on the shelf down there at the sex store. Big Dank's puss. Like for real, that Dank, that Dank puss. Or you know what I'm saying? Some real raunchy type name, some kind of sexy red type shit. Sookie with the good puss, those kind of references along those lines. When Sexy Red came out with the lipstick, or what it was, a lip chap with gonorrhea green and booty hole brown and all that stuff, I see it being somewhere along the lines of that as far as marketing value, or just basically just grotesque, distasteful, and not because you're a big girl, but because for one, you decided to include the fupa. Now, good, that's a great idea for all the overweight lovers in the house, for all the overweight lovers, because there are some men, and probably even some of our Lebanese out there, that just don't mind, smothering themselves for 6.5 seconds just to go down there and find, that little man in the boat or that cherry and lick that bitch one more time, a couple of times or whatever, and then come back out and get a little breath and go back in. You got some people that enjoy that kind of stuff. And so for them, I understand. Because again, there's a market for everything. There's a market for everything. Okay? But why not open a gym? Body positivity, y'all looking at me talking about, oh, the way you talking about her, and it's just not right. Now, I see some of you motherfuckers out there eyeballing me and judge me because y'all feel like I'm judging her. Well, I am and I am not. So it's my show and I can do what I want to. And all I got up on here to do to say is this: it don't make no goddamn sense, because I will guarantee to you that more times than none, and I'm gonna just speak for myself. I mean, of course, I'm not a straight male, but at the end of the day, if I was, I would not be walking into the store looking for a dildo or a ding-a-ling or a cootery up in there with a fupa. Well, what they call it a fupa, because if you're gonna use all of this, it's no longer a fupa. So how long is it gonna take to get the job done? They're gonna charge about an hour, on the hour, every hour. And they may not even get it done the first couple of tries. So, even if we do receive this $1 million, from the Lyft settlement, with the situation and everything, I feel as though shit, about 500,000 of it gonna be spent, or this old lady I used to work with, Miss Dolores, gonna be spent on just the process of gaping that open and sending about 5 or 6 men and probably a woman, because listen, so she can identify as soon as they get there and make landing what it is we looking for. Because all men don't know. And I mean, the feet, she look like she might be pigeon-toed, and that's just a bad thing to be pigeon-toed with about 589 pounds on top of all that. Your ankles ain't supposed to be able to support all that. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Call me judgmental if you want to. Why come she didn't invest in reviving Dick Gregory? His recipe. Drinking some of that shit, or Slim Fast, or maybe even a salad bar with soup and salad. We can even put chicken in that shit. And show big girls going down there trying to do better. Maybe they're getting 2 helpings of salad. If it's a salad bar, shit, they're vegetables. They're going to turn into water. all that what you don't put out, you know. So when you watch my 600-pound life, with some of the ass sitting up there with 3 hamburgers, 4 slices of pizza, 27 wings, and a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper, and a half a pound of a half pound of shrimp, and then got a sheet cake sitting on the side talking about for dessert and shit, and then you over there drinking Diet Dr. Pepper? Come on now. I figure if even if you were to utilize what is in place for you legal wise to benefit in a financial gain sense, do something that makes more sense. I mean, hell, you could have went on and did an imprint on your breast. At least you would have had maybe the possibility of having, you know, the brand put on different drag queens across the land, maybe buying a set, you know, or something like that until they really got what they wanted, a trans female or something. But and then even then, shit, they is far from the north as the south is from the east. You know, they divided. So that's what I say about my people. We come up on money and we do some of the silliest shit there ever was to think of. You think I sit around here and came up on my money and thought to myself, you know, I think I'm gonna go stick my dingling in some molding dough and market it for what? No. And I'm not saying it to bash her or anyone that has ever done it or that has an idea to do so. I'm just saying, make it make sense. I would better see her partnering with Ozempic or some shit, you know, and being a spokesperson for that. Partnering, even if you don't want to be, you know, if you love being part of the plus size girls club, I understand, sis. That's fine. We have no problem with that. But don't bring us no silly ass, stupid, goofy ass ideas down here to the idea room. We don't like it. Take some of that money and go over there and talk to Shaq or somebody and get in with Wingstop. Make the shit make sense. Go over there and invest in getting yourself in Domino's. Domino's is trying to stay alive right about now, as far as I hear. Shit, last I heard, they was offering you to come. They was gonna pay you to come get your own damn pizza. Because why? They didn't have enough drivers and delivery men and women to get the stuff out in a timely fashion. So they were kind of struggling in a sense. And it was all over the places. No shit I'm saying that's not been out there. They were struggling to stay alive against other competitors. Take that money, shit, Pizza Hut needed. Go there and get you a franchise with something that's gonna make sense. I don't know, Five Guys, you know, Wendy's, a franchise in the Burger King. Make it make sense. Start your own burger business. It'd have been better. I would have felt more secure in the fact that I would have heard, you know, she's thinking about opening a business, Big Dank's Big Burgers or some shit like that. Big Dank's Barbecue and Ribs and shit, you know, something like that that makes clear sense. But for the fact that you willing to let the people turn you upside down, split you in half like a wishbone, just to go down there and find what you call yourself, what you got down there, your little man in the boat. And who knows, maybe it's a booger bear under there. I don't know. But I'm willing to put my neck on the guillotine. It ain't gonna be cheap to go down up there to make the journey. I'm quite sure. I think it will cost less to send another few men to the moon. Because next thing you know, we're gonna be seeing what do you call it? Just for me pages. You know, GoFundMe pages, just for me, crazy bitch. GoFundMe pages, and her asking for, because you know, after she made the debut and did the interview over there with Charlamagne, and then she went and did a concert, and her legs couldn't stand the rain, just on a I guess a performance she was doing, and she decided to drop it down low, which was really not a good idea, because when she tried to bring it back up, those knees sent out an alert, and they let her know that, listen, out of commission, bitch. And what happened was she rolled completely on her back, damn near off the stage. And what do you think about all them audience members, had she made it down to the front part, or even hell, the security people, you got to have strong security. When you're strong, now that's a strong looking black woman right there. You got to have security with you. You got to have people that got blood pressure cuffs, and all kind of shit to walk around to make sure that you didn't just fall out from your blood pressure being too high, too damn low. And then they got to scoop you up. Well, I ain't gonna say scoop you up because it ain't just that easy. God knows, shit. Come on now. I'm really not trying to go in, but you got to get everybody on the goddamn team. The makeup person in the back, God knows the makeup artist is doing a really good job on her. But the whoever doing these clothes, they're listening to her too much. I think I need y'all to change that. But the stylist got to come out the back. The what you call it, the stage manager, the damn producers, and everybody else got to come out the back to help this girl get up off the floor. And so you can't sit up there and say it's because you love being big and that's who you are, but you think little. You can't keep doing that shit because you got to think about them other people you got hired around you working for you. You got to think about their backs and their careers. Are you offering insurance to them people? And I'm talking about PPO, here with that HMO. Are you offering insurance to the people? Are you going to take some of that money and put it away so that when one of your crew members fool around and hurt themselves trying to get you back up off the floor, that you able to cover them damn doctor's bills? Find something else to do with that money that's going to make some sense, that's going to keep your people employed and make a good coin and get them some insurance and make some more sense of what the hell it is you call yourself trying to do. Because right now, big dank, it don't make no sense right about now. You really don't. Go over there and invest in Marco's Pizza. I don't know what the hell y'all got down there in Detroit. Invest in Arby's. Shit, if y'all got one, they seem like they're a dying breed, because you definitely ain't finna get up in there with Chick-fil-A. He got that on lock, and he don't need you. But what I need you to do is sit your ass down, because again, Sue and Lyft, I mean, I'm trying to find out how that's going to go again, because the driver didn't want to put you in his car, so I don't know how it is that's going to work out for you. But however it works out for you, even if it is some, surprise cash in your pocket, Merry Christmas, Mama, Happy New Year's, Happy Birthday, Happy Valentine's Day, all that good, lovely shit, Happy Mukbang, bitch, all of that. But at the end of the day, when you come with an idea in front of people and you want us to support, and don't be like Candy and them over there. I'm sorry, Candy, cousin. Don't be like Candy and them over there making them nasty ass Aunt Bertha candy yams and that old burnt ass chicken over there from Aunt Bertha's Chicken. You a big girl. You know what tastes good and how it's supposed to look. You ought to know what the fucking degrees supposed to be on the grease. Huh? Hello? Exactly. So find some other reindeer games before you come playing up in our face. So anyway, that's gonna cover this video. Anyway, subscribe, like, hit the thumbs up button, and make sure to share these videos with your other cousins. And meet me down here for the next one, because I ain't got time for Big Dank and these damn. No, girl, go somewhere and sit down. Ain't anybody buying that.